I used to ask stylists if you were to stop 100 women on the street corner and ask them what's the best part of the salon experience. Most of them would say the shampoo. And so right now it seems like we've gotten away in some of our salons from shampooing our clients. We're asking them to come shampooed already and blow dried in some cases. And we're taking a lot of things in a different direction. And we want to look at, why is shampooing important? What it can do for your business, what it may be doing for your business if you're not doing shampooing. And I'm excited to have with me my guest today, who is Sam McCrea the fourth. And my name is Miki Wright. I'm with beautysuperstars.com. And I help hairstylists who are wanting to reach that six-figure mark to create businesses that will sustain them, give them the lifestyle that they want, and help them create wealth through their talent. So I'm excited to bring on my guest, Sam McCrea, and we are going to talk about shampooing. So I'll share just a little bit about you. How you doing, Sam?
Samtastic.
Samtastic.
Absolutely Samtastic. Yeah.
Love it. So Sam McCrea the fourth, Sam A. McCrea the fourth, is the owner of Legacy IV Cutting Lounge, a licensed barber and stylist who started his journey in the beauty industry 23 years ago. So congratulations. And has traveled across the nation to countless hair shows, symposiums, and trade shows, sharing his expertise. Fabulous educator, and he shares with other barber stylists. So if you are in the beauty industry, you're like in the right place. So pull up a chair, pull up a notepad, because I think he's going to have
Yeah.
some gems for you
Yeah.
as well. And we're going to have a great conversation. He's actually the former root sales manager of Deadly Products Inc. And he had attained an extensive background in both professional and retail sales. And so there may be some tips that slip out that may help you in your own business. And earning accolades as a sales and recruiting, he now shares his knowledge and experience with fellow entrepreneurs on how to build their service ticket by expanding yourself, your services, and your retail. So welcome.
Wow. Wow. I'm about to take you on a roll with me with an introduction
Okay.
like that. Like, dang, that's me.
Yep. It sounds funny hearing it back, right? Yeah, well, thank you guys.
Take you on a roll with me as my hype man.
Okay. Like we pump it up.
Let's go.
I want to thank everybody. I see some folks are joining us. It's like, please feel free to leave your comments, say hello, ask your questions. It's like we're going to have this be really interactive as well.
Right.
And if you are joining us for the first time, it's like below where it's listed. There, we're using StreamYard as our streaming platform, and it will ask if you want me to be able to see your name, that you give them permission. And so that's an option, but I just want you to, make that choice for yourself. If you want me to say hello to you by name, it's like I'm happy to do that. Just hit that button. So, Sam, we can't get into our topic for today, which is shampooing old school, and how that may be
Mm.
impacting your business. But we can't get started without acknowledging the passing of a true industry legend,
Oh,
and
yeah.
into yours. So, Mr. Joe L. Dudley Sr., and he's Dr. Joe L. Dudley Sr. as well. And he was not only your mentor, you were not only his barber, but he was a friend. And so share
Yeah.
with us a little bit if there's anybody that's been under a rock who has not heard of Dudley Products or Mr. Dudley or been impacted by him, which I have trouble believing, but I'm sure there's some people out there who really need to know who this man is and was.
Well, he has an extensive background, and I appreciate you first of all for giving me the opportunity to actually be on your platform to share some knowledge about the myself and what I've done in the industry and how the industry can actually still benefit from sticking to our core values with the shampooing. So I appreciate you for having me on today. But about Mr. Dudley, I could start from the history of where he started from, but we'll be here for a while, eating up the time we covered. But a man who to which took a $10 investment and it turned into millions of dollars. We used to watch Bobby Jones Gospel, and used to see him on there, the product line. There was a gentleman that actually went to his basic school when I was going to barber and cosmetology school back in the early, the late 90s that was coming in. He was doing all these wonderful things with updos and hairstyles. And you see, he got his education at Dudley Products, basic school. And I'm like, if this guy can actually do this, I'm sure I can go learn some things or two. But my journey was a little bit different. Even though I was a hairstylist and a barber during that time period, I've been involved in sales for like a number of years. So when I came to the company, I came into the company as a sales, to do sales, not to really do hair. But because DCU, Dudley Cosmetology University, was there on the campus where I was, I'd sneak over there to go see what the technicians from around the planet were doing. All these people coming in from all over the world to learn these different styles and techniques, which is far beyond things that I could fathom. I was like, wow, these are educators. So I was fascinated with that alone. But to see a Black man have this magnitude and impact around the world, and celebrity status, people that was actually that was part of his professional platform, as well as like taking their disadvantage and turn to your advantage. And I was watching this gentleman actually do that, and to be not just come up underneath his, like you say, be his barber or be an employee in the company. I became more of a friend and stand around Mr. Dudley, and both of us was Tauruses. So like we have an idea, and I'm telling you, it's not going to work because as hairstylists and barber, we don't ride like that. It's not gonna, and we'll go at it, like just like friends would. And for him, over the years, we had a 25-year extensive relationship of working together, and it was not about the haircut. It was about the knowledge I gained from him. So it was an honor for me to actually have been a pallbearer, to take my friend, to send him away, and in the grace that he went in, and for him to live the legacy, and may it continue to be a continued legacy throughout all of us. Because I'm sure anybody who's ever been in contact with him has taken away something from that, so they can grow in their life with.
Right.
Whether like, him being on you by reading a book, or him just telling you and how you can turn your disadvantage into your advantage and moving yourself forward. What do you want, and why do you want it?
Yeah.
And then to be a pioneer in the industry, like a lot of companies stemmed off of the knowledge that they gained from their start at Dudley Products. There's a lot of companies that's out there, quite a few of them that's sitting in front of me right now, that started at Dudley Products, either as a sales rep or a door-to-door person, or just, entrepreneurs, and you learn and gain the go-to and the know-how to be greater than who you are. He had a way of bringing the champion out of you, reaching each inside of yourself to pushing yourself forward, and that's what it was for me. And he was tough on me. Like, they'll tell, like, I was at the services, and it was like, you was the last one that he was really tough on, to come to really bring it through. And, for that, I'm grateful, because it's giving me opportunities to move the needle forward for myself and others that I'm in contact with. So,
right.
And here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So yes, he has left a fabulous legacy, and I appreciate you sharing your personal interaction with him. It's like I actually did get to interview him, so I'm really grateful for that opportunity. And so if you guys want to hear more about Mr. Dudley and hear in his own words, you can visit my YouTube channel, which is / Miki Wright, just MikiWright. And I'll put the link in here, afterwards. So if you guys want to watch it, it's powerful, and it's one of my, kind of top watched ones as well. So definitely appreciate you being here and just sharing all of that. So let's dive into our topic, which is what is going on with our industry and not shampooing hair. So what are your thoughts? Why did you want to be here and have this conversation? Because we had a couple of conversations, and we were on the
because I'm really just finding out, like I was hearing, but the audience and the people which are around, I'm around a lot of professional individuals that actually still shampoo, but a lot of these individuals I'm around are tenured in the industry, and I remember going through cosmetology school, and there was somebody who was in the school. I was just learning how to do hair, and this is like in the late 90s, and I got the military, and I wanted to be a barber, and we didn't have a barber school, so we had a cosmetology school. So there was a girl that was in school that could shampoo better than everybody. Well, I feel like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be the best at it. And so since she's the best, I want to figure out what it is she's doing to make her shampoos that much better. So I became that person. That's where like I'm gonna learn from her because she's
Right.
the best in the school. Is giving these amazing shampoos, and she gave an amazing shampoo. Her name was Miss Leah, and she gave amazing shampoos. So I want to be that person. That's where I'm gonna get amazing shampoos. And when I learned from my educators in school as to why it was important to shampoo your guests, not just to get your shampoo, get it done because it's the start of your service, but have it a good one. It's the essence of your service, and I was getting a great shampoo. So I want to be that person. So like even now to this day, and here it is, 25 years later, I still shampoo. I can't cut or style dirty hair. I don't know what it is that you had on your hair prior to you coming to see me. People lie, so I rather, and I much rather I be the one to shampoo you so I can know what it is going on with your hair. And I can educate you what's going on in your hair, because what has happened over the years, especially with us guys and being a barber, mama told us growing up, or going in the bathroom, wash your hair, right? Go wash our hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go in the bathroom and wash our hair, but guess who provided the shampoo? Mama. So we don't know no better. We just this is shampoo. Mama, she gave us this, and we're gonna use this shampoo because mama knows best. So we're using whatever mama bought.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when mama has a Jerry curl, mama got a relaxer. Mama got, a perm. Mama got all these different things going on in her hair. So her hair has different needs, but because she provided it, that's what we're supposed to do. So we grew up from boys to being men to using the same stuff, unless we see a fancy commercial. Now we want to use something different. So we're using inferior products a lot of times, and it doesn't work in our favor. We use it, which is why people that buy products over the counter, there's reasons why that aisle for shampoos and conditioners so long. You have this one's moisturizing, this one's hydrating, this one's for dandruff, this one's for um, oily hair. So there's reasons as to why, because hair have different needs. And so when you go to a business professional, which is a stylist or a barber, that's going to get you a shampoo, using that shampoo or getting a shampoo service for us to educate you, because we don't know that we don't know when you're a client. But that's why it's important for a hairstylist and a barber to go take classes so they can learn about different shampoos and conditioners, or a salon grade shampoo and conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go into the salon, I found out, especially me as a sales rep, I would go to the salons and I would sell them retail, because retail was, for me, was very important, an extended service that you would actually provide for your guests. And I'm listening to my stylist tell me that this is, during this time, I don't want my clients going home and shampooing and conditioning their hair. And I would turn around, it's like, you don't want to go do their hair? Like, no, because that's my job. So for us back then, this is the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, it was a thing for us. So when I asked that same client that's sitting in my stylist's chair when I go visit the salon, excuse me, miss, you mind answering to me as to what type of shampoo and conditioner you have at home already?
Mm-hmm.
And they would then tell me what type of shampoo and conditioner they have at home already, which is a shampoo and conditioner that they didn't buy from their hairstylist or their barber.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me, like, you don't want to do this, but you're not serving the need of your guests, but you don't service your husband or this lady's husband or her boyfriend or her kids. So they need one at home. And why not have them use the same thing that you're using? So, so therefore you can keep the thing. Like, if you're giving this person a treatment, let them use the conditioner treatment to maintain their hair in between salon visits. What if they run the kids' bath water and that shower head comes on? Now they're going to have 2 hair, and their next hair appointment is 2 weeks out. Now they have to shampoo that hairstyle that just got wet. Now it's, so now they need to use a good shampoo and a conditioner to maintain between. But when you come home to a stylist, this is my place of zen. When you come into a salon and a barbershop, and you're inside the salon and the barbershop, and I want to take a load off, I want to be able to relax. And me building my ticket is right. It starts right there at the shampoo ball. Reason I'm using this shampoo is because of this reason right here. Reason I'm using this conditioner is because of this reason right here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
allowing that conditioner to sit in the hair. And when I allow that conditioner to sit in her hair, now I can gain another service while she's relaxing with that deep penetrating conditioner sitting in her hair, because she needs a treatment. So now I can do her eyebrows. Now I can do her facial, all while she's sitting in that shampoo bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I'm seeing like a lot of people now, like there's one salon that's where I went into a few weeks back. They don't even have a shampoo bowl inside of the business,
Wow. Let me
so
pause you. Let me pause you because I want to go back, because you're going through some good stuff, and it's like I don't want anybody to
okay.
like listen, it's like, oh yeah, let's break it down.
Yeah.
So what the last thing you said before you said the place didn't have a shampoo bowl, which is a whole nother conversation. So we'll wait on that one. But what you were saying before, right now, we're post, kind of quote unquote post COVID. We've had the pandemic, we've had the shutdowns, we've had, a lot of people sick and all those kind of things. But at the same time, we were on lockdown. We were homeschooling our kids while we were trying to work from home. We were, trying to figure out the cost of groceries and everything else. It's like it's been a stressful time for us. And it's like we're seeing more people who have anxiety and more people who are, just operating under a lot of stress. We have a solution that can help a lot of people in the shampoo. So you were talking about, how relaxing it is to get the shampoo, number one, how relaxing it is to sit there and get like the scalp massage. And maybe, the shampooing is for your scalp as much as it's for your hair. And so keeping the scalp healthy helps to nurture hair growth, because we're also seeing a lot of hair loss all at the same time,
Mm.
which is connected a lot of times to stress. And so massaging that scalp, treating that scalp, making sure that it's clean and clear and that it's healthy and can breathe, and stimulating it from, the blood flow is what nourishes our hair. So it's like when you're doing massage, when you're doing the shampoo, it's like all of these things are being stimulated and it relaxes our nervous system. And so the person that walked in there is no longer the person that's leaving out of there. They're like relaxed. They got a little pep in their step. They had a moment for themselves, like you say, laying back at the shampoo bowl, adding on a service like a brow service or a facial. Oh my gosh, I'm relaxing just hearing you talk about it.
Right.
And so I want to, just kind of get your take on the experience from the client's perspective. Like you said, you were talking to the client about, what they're already using at home. It's not like they were without anything at home just because they come to the salon on a regular basis. What's been your experience of the client experience in your chair with?
Okay. I'm gonna start with myself as a client. I don't like doing my own hair.
Okay.
So when I go to the salon, I want that shampoo. This time, that's where like I went to get to the salon, and it was one of my former uh, booth runners I had here. One of my teammates I used to be with him, who has her own salon now. But before she came to me, one of the reasons I recruited her to come work with me was because she did an amazing shampoo. On me, like I would go just to the salon just to get shampoo, just so like I had this bigger afro, and I would go to get the shampoo because I enjoyed the experience.
Right.
And I like the way the shampoo felt. I like the way it smelled. I like the way it, how it left my hair shiny. Now I could, it was a professional salon that she worked in. I probably could have went and bought the shampoo itself myself, because they retailed it, right? But I just went because of the experience, and that's why a lot of times people go in and they experience that one thing alone, because like I'm dealing with my kids, I'm dealing with my wife, I'm dealing with for the women, I'm dealing with my husband. I'm dealing with the stress of the job, and I can come inside the salon and get my professional consultation, and then go to the shampoo bowl. And she's educated me. An educated client is a returning client. The more they learn and know about their own scalp and their hair, the more they're gonna return and stay loyal to you. So when you're taking that part of the service off, and then you're taking that part of which is an extended part of your service, not an extra service, is sterilization, sanitation of the scalp. So it's an extension of your service you're already rendering. So why people are not doing that? When I found out that was a thing, it's beyond me. Like, people are not shampooing, but they're charging top dollar. That's different. So the just getting that experience of sitting in a shampoo bowl, and that you got that cool tingling sensation shampoo. If your hair needs to be detox, if you have the steamer on it, and you're getting your locks, if you have locks in your hair and you're getting a detox, because most of the time a lot of times I've seen people wear their personality pieces on top of their hair, right? And they're treating the personality pieces, but they're not treating the scalp or the hair themselves, because people have gotten away from that, which I think is very important, which is, when you have people that's in the industry, like Betsy Hollingsworth, or Kai Smith, or April Tolliver, a Dave Ray who teach trichology.
Mhm.
It's the reason why this is becoming more and more popular, as far as the study of the scalp and the hair, is because we're covering the problem, not treating the problem. And that's why a lot of people are thinning and their hair is falling out, because we don't know how to, as professional dermatologists and barbers, have gotten away from doing what's mainly important. And that's to actually do the consultations,
Mhm.
what's going on with the scalp. In order for me to treat that scalp, I have to know what type of shampoo and conditioner it is to help bring my client back to being their normal and feeling normal again. We've
Mhm.
gotten to as where all I want is style their hair and be about the money. When we was deemed not relevant during COVID, when we couldn't open our salons and barbershops, some of us were still able to sustain with the doors being closed. And how I was able to sustain during the doors because I retail. And I retail shampoos and conditioners. I want you to maintain in between your shop visits until we get ready to open up again. When we get ready to open up again, these are the shampoos and the conditioners that I'm using on your scalp and your hair. I want you to use these items, to maintain, to keep your scalp and your skin healthy, keep your body healthy until you return and come back. Use what we was using on you prior to us being shut down. So they
Right.
maintain during that process, and I'm shipping products all throughout the country. I'm doing product knowledge classes. This product has this particular ingredient in it. You're going to gain this benefit from it. So when I was educating them, and like I said earlier, an educated client is a returning client, and they appreciate that. The more they learn, the more
Mhm.
the more you'll earn. If you benefit them, and you create the win-win for both your end user, which is your guest, and yourself.
Okay,
So
so let's stop there because I love
yeah,
this. I love this. It's like an educated client is one that's going to come back. And one of the things that I say is like right now our whole world is a little less loyal than it used to be. But I think a lot of times people are looking for a reason to be loyal. And when we give them those reasons, like educating them, like giving them the relaxing experience and what have you, that does become that loyal client, the person that's coming back. I've heard people, get up from the shampoo bowl and it's like, okay, I want to book my next appointment. And that's their first time there. And it's just been through the consultation and through the shampoo. We don't even have a
right,
finished style. They didn't even know if I could style hair or not.
right,
They want to come back. They're ready to set up another appointment
absolutely,
because of those experiences. And so I think one thing I want to say to anybody who's, because I hear this, I'm a coach, and so I hear and talk to people. It's like it's slow. Business has been off. Business is down. My clients, it's like, and there's a wide variety of why things have shifted, since the shutdowns and all of that good stuff. There's lots of reasons and lots of valid reasons, but there really are no shortage of potential clients out there. And it's like if you had clients, like what happened to the clients? How do we get them back? How do we attract new ones, and how do we keep the same ones coming back on a regular basis so we kind of create that steady, consistent income rather than being on the roller coaster. Like, oh, we're doing good this week, and next week it's like, how am I going to pay my bills? And so
right.
I love what you're talking about because I think that's the key. So, what questions do you guys have? Are you guys doing shampoos? Tell us yes or no. Are you seeing a lot of places near you that are not offering shampoos? What are your thoughts? It's like you guys are out there. I see your eyeballs, but I want to hear from you. So, what's going on? What are your thoughts? And then we're only a little bit into this, and we've already had some really, really great gems dropped. So, thank you, Sam. So, let me make sure I can see everything. Uh-oh. Did we lose Sam? I think we lost Sam. He'll be right back though. Sometimes there's an internet something or what have you, but I think the shampoo is really, really a key component to building a strong business. And is it Shamira? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. She says, I shampoo every client. So I'm going to put that up there. So, yeah, I think it's so important. I actually saw a post that was about a person who was like flat ironing this hair that was clearly just had all kinds of goo and gunk in it. It was just really pretty horrific. And there was a professional who was talking about it. You know, you have the video behind you and talk about it. and really just sharing about like, this is not okay. You can't think that you're going to have somebody shampoo their own hair, have somebody condition their own hair, have somebody maybe blow out their own hair, and they're gonna come in and get it flat ironed, and it's gonna be a great style. Because there's too much gunk in it. It's like most consumers do not know how to shampoo their hair, and shampooing your hair at home is totally different. They usually don't rinse well enough. A lot of times, like you said, it's like they're not using products that are supporting what their hair and or scalp needs. But if you don't rinse out all the product, like say you don't rinse out all the shampoo, and I would tell my clients, if you're doing it at home, it's like, rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse. And then when you think you rinsed enough, rinse it some more, because there's probably still some shampoo in there.
Some residue.
And then you slap on some conditioner. And we don't know what kind of conditioner, if it's something heavy that just coats the hair, if it's something that's, not even giving you enough moisture, if it's something that's not even good for your hair. And then you do the same kind of half rinse with that. And then you blow it out. That hair is not clean, and you can't style clean hair. I used to teach what's called fabulous finishes, and it all starts at the bowl. It's like you've got to have clean, fresh hair to create something that looks fabulous on the other end. And so, are you guys seeing any places in your areas that aren't shampooing, or that are saying, come shampooed, come blow dried, almost do it yourself? I think you were sharing about something like that, Sam, with a female that you serviced that was that had that kind of experience.
Yeah,
And
actually, it was just when I was talking to you, it was just yesterday.
yes,
Um,
okay.
it was just yesterday. She came in and she was charged $500 for her service,
Mm.
and she had to come in with her hair shampooed, conditioned, and semi-styled already, just so she could get the service so it could save the stylist some time. And she charged her $500. So, and she dealt with a bad case of psoriasis.
Oh wow.
So, and then like the dandruff that I was like, even when I was shampooing her yesterday, you always want your perfect client. That's where I don't have to work hard. Well, this was that guest I had yesterday that I had to work harder than I really wanted to. So it took a lot more time, but the time I took with her yielded me $225 on a $40 service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run that back.
So break
It yielded me It yielded me over $200 on a service that was only $40.
Okay.
Why? Because my service started at the shampoo bowl when I educated her about what she had going on with her scalp and her hair. I was like, listen, I'm gonna have to shampoo you. And when I have to shampoo you, it's not even an option. You're not even getting an option to like not tell me that you're going to. We're part of for me as being a business professional. We're going to that shampoo bowl and I'm gonna shampoo you, right? And then I'm educating the type of shampoo I'm using. The reason I'm using this shampoo is because your hair has these needs. I'm gonna shampoo it first when I loosen this up. I'm gonna put the steamer on you. And we'll shampoo the second time, allow it to sit for a little while, and then we're going to loosen it. So when I shampooed her, just because of the experience and the fact that I was educating her about her hair, she relaxed because now I'm able to build rapport. So while the whole time while she's laying in this shampoo bowl, I'm finding out more about her, what her habits are.
Right.
And I'm learning more how her, like, say, how often do you come through this way? How often do you travel? How often are you shampooing and conditioning your hair on your own? What type of shampoo and conditioner do you have at the house already? Well, I have, this type of shampoo, and I'm going to mention the name, but she told me what type of shampoo. Okay, this particular ingredient in the shampoo is a drying agent. So you have to use a conditioner, followed by using a conditioner on this hair to do X, Y, Z. Her stylist that charged her $500 didn't even educate her on those types of things, or nor did she even know. So that's why I said educated clients, returning clients. So everything I use on her, from the shampoo bowl, from the shampoo to the conditioner to her styling agent and her regular home daily maintenance, she bought.
Right. Right.
So she wanted spending over $200, and she said she wasn't coming through anytime soon. So she bought two of everything.
Okay.
So
right.
So that retail is important, for you to have. Some people have retail in their salons as where they're part of the decor now. It's just for show. You're not selling it to nobody. You're using it, but you just I don't want to sell it to nobody. They just finished giving you a trigger like, oh, this feels so good. You have the shampoo sitting right there, but it's been sitting there for like 4 or 5 months and you keep dusting the product.
Right.
So shampooing is very ideal and based off your end results, and because like the more you get into a habit of this practice of I'm going to be on time for my guest.
Right.
My guest is going to be on time for me. I have it inside this my establishment here. If you're late, we pay you.
Mm-hmm.
If we're late, if you're late, you pay us. If we're late, we pay you. You don't want to pay more money, and we don't want to lose money, so it keeps everybody on time.
Mm-hmm.
So because in that when you have that window of opportunity to get shampoo, when your appointment is set at 9 o'clock and you have to catch that shampoo, guess what you're gonna do? Catch that shampoo because now I gotta almost rush to your shampoo, and you're respecting my time, and you're the kind of the customer that's coming from behind you, and
Right.
you're respecting your time as well, so I can get you in and out in a timely fashion. So it keeps everybody on time because this the time thing makes it. People say they don't have enough time to do a shampoo and a conditioner. Well, you don't have enough time not to as
Yeah.
as a business professional, cosmetologist and barber, and if like even with guys, they come inside of here, they're secure with their like, I don't know about getting a shampoo. All right, well, get a hairstylist to are you secure with your manhood? Yeah, I'm secure in mine. You need a shampoo, my guy. So, you can catch a shampoo. And even if you guys are a guy and you want to hire a shampoo tech, in
Mm-hmm.
some states, you don't have to have a license to have a shampoo tech, but those states where you don't have to have a license, hire a shampoo person, give a young cosmetologist an opportunity that's graduating school or that's in school to get an opportunity to learn how to shampoo and give a good shampoo. Don't just douse my hair with some water and call it a shampoo and then dry me off with a like I'm a puppy with a piece of newspaper, because that has happened.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
I got shampoo with some dishwashing detergent
No,
and
you didn't.
dried off before I got my braids with newspaper because she didn't have a towel.
No, you didn't. This didn't really happen in real life.
This is real life. As guys my witness, like and oh my grandmother, y'all know I love my grandma. This for real deal happened. Shampoo with dishwashing detergent
Mm.
and dyed up like a puppy with a paper with a newspaper.
A newspaper. Okay. Tell me no more. We have a couple comments here. I want to get to them. It is like unbelievable. My mind is like, so Facebook user, we don't have your name, but we appreciate your comment. And it's like the new generation of stylists don't value the real salon experience. They don't value cosmetology as education. Well said. And one of the things that I find fascinating is that it doesn't seem like the clients value it either. If I told someone, I was like, I had my salon up till about 2000. And if I told someone on the phone that they needed to come shampooed, they would have hung up and called the next place. It's like,
Right,
what do you mean I have to come shampooed? That's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Why would I come to you if I need to do it myself? And so
right,
let me see. We got another one here. Lately, clients have been telling me they only want a seasoned stylist. Younger clients are realizing the value of educated seasoned stylists. Yeah, the OGs are rocking right now. It's like I love all of the social media stuff. It's like, of course, I'm a professional stylist. Of course, I'm an OG stylist. And even the clients are like, oh, yeah, I'm an OG client. And so I'm loving that we're kind of taking back our industry in that way because, yeah, it's like the whole thing is about service and it's about creating an experience. I used to tell my salon, it's like we had fabulous finishes and the salon and day spa as well. And our tagline was, luxury is not a, um, what is it? Pampering is not a luxury, but a necessity. And
mm,
I would tell my team, it's like the client actually can shampoo her own hair at home. So why is she going to drive across town, past several salons, come here, pay top dollar, and get our service if we're not going to give a good service, an unforgettable service?
right.
Starting with, yeah,
And,
the
it, and it's funny you should say that about your tagline, because our tagline is luxury is the standard in your grooming experience.
Mhm.
So we're starting right the shampoo bowl with professional grade products.
Right.
And there's nothing I have in here is subpar. I mean, to even include fragrances, like 'cause I retail fragrances too. But when it starts at the shampoo bowl, like in
Hmm.
each one of the companies that I retail, I have a relationship with the CEO or the owners of the company, so I can build that rapport with them as well as not just their sales rep, and maybe go through classes or seminars with these individuals, because I've educated some of their sales representatives, that come to sell me product, and they
Right.
might, look at me as a barber. But let me show you how to sell, because I've been you before, sir. So let me show you how to get the maximum dollar out of me.
Right.
Right. So I'm gonna try to show you how to. I'm gonna show you how to help me move my pockets. Because like me as a sales rep, going into the salons and the barbershops, I can't make money unless you make money. So let me show you how to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
So even with my guests right I have right now, my clients, right? They sell shampoos and conditioners for me
Okay. Mm-hmm.
based off their experience from being in the shop. I'm gonna
Right.
use this shampoo and this conditioner on you. So they come in and get their shampoo and I sell it to them. All right. So I sell them the shampoo and the conditioner. Then I
Mm-hmm.
do the follow up. The following week they come through. It's like, so how'd you like that shampoo and the conditioner that you? Oh man, it works awesome. I use it on myself. All right, I need you to do me a favor real quick. You do me a favor, and they gonna do it for you because they like you. But
Right.
you have to like your client first. Then my clients know that they're not about a dollar. I done gave services away. They know I do things for the community, for the homeless. So they know I'm not about the dollar. Even though I like making them, I'm a Taurus. But I sell them the shampoos and conditioners. But I would discount my shampoos. I know how much I sell my shampoos for. I will cut profit on a guest actually so it can give them an opportunity to make them some money. So
Mm-hmm.
when I use myself, like I was discounting maybe $3 or $4,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe some pretending how much it is, as much as $5 on some items. As where now I'm going to show you the shampoo. They already are testimony as to how it works.
Right.
So since you already know how it works, I'm going to sell you 3 of them today
Mm-hmm.
for say $15 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got them spending $45 on
Right.
3 different products that they done buy, right? So now it's on them to go get rid of it. And I got the concept and idea from of Sam Walton Jr. or
Mm-hmm.
Walmart.
Okay.
Sam Walton takes home $56 billion a year.
Okay.
He's got regional managers, he's got district managers, he's got store
Mm-hmm.
managers, he got department managers. And everybody's compensated fairly about the value that they bring to the marketplace, but he takes home top dollar.
Right.
Same thing in the streets. You got the kingpin who's up here, and you got the street corner hustler who's out there who, like, the value that you bring to the marketplace. So
Right.
the same thing for my guests when they come in to buy shampoo. You tried the product, you know how it works. Now you're a personal testimony on how the product works. Now you have the opportunity to make some money. Man, it's tough out here, man. Like I need a second job to take another. All right, you know what? I got another source of income for you. Here,
Right.
let's go do this right here. So now they out there spreading the word for you. Not everybody's gonna say yes. But so for all the yeses that you do get, you done sold some product. Now you done made your money back. So guess when their friends run out of product, who they
Right.
gonna come see? Me. So they're gonna go see them, and then they'll come back and see me, and then I'm gonna go see the manufacturing company that manufactured the product. I just got to make sure I have it on hand, But it all started at the shampoo bowl.
Right.
So like while I'm tripping about the 2 services that I might have done just on a Monday,
Mm-hmm.
I superseded the amount of money I would have made inside of the shop. Best based off of me selling
Right.
retail and the experience that started at the shampoo bowl
Are
versus me just
y'all
styling a person's head.
are y'all listening? I just want to make sure everybody is listening because you just dropped like the whole thing, like bing, 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 boom. And the Shine, my sister, actually says great conversation. It's like she's a super talented stylist out of Detroit. And she said, yeah, some of my clients love the OG stylist. Yep. She's got clients from when she first started. She worked in my mom's salon doing, I think it was called Trillions of Braids. It's like she used to be a braider as a kid. And she
Mm.
still has clients that come to her since then, which is amazing. Which is the name of the game. It's like it's keeping the clients coming back, and like you say, it all starts at the bowl. So we've got to start wrapping up. I can't believe this is like going so quickly, but I shared that video that I saw, and I was like, I wrote a post, a comment, I guess you could say, and it's been liked over like 300 times. We're talking about some of the things that I shared, like as licensed cosmetologists, it's like we're trained, it's like, sanitation and hygiene are like really critical, and disease can be spread from, people, it's like you got this person and you use this comb and then you put it on the next person and that type of thing. It's like that's not kosher in our salon training. And so it's like we need to go back to, the basics, like you say. We talked a little bit about that, how the clients really aren't shampooing their hair that great. They don't know how to shampoo their hair that great. And so that's another reason they need us. And especially if we want to create a fabulous style to get that hair clean. the relaxation aspect. And so you've told us a little bit of, well, not even a little bit, kind of a real good breakdown about how to, take that experience from the bowl, not only turn it into a long-time client, into a customer that purchases your retail products, and how to even put some money in their pocket from helping them go ahead and
Right.
sell the products and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
because it's tough out here. Like people, everything's going up except for people's pay.
right, right.
So now I got to give an opportunity, especially if you're not bringing a lot of value to the marketplace. So they're not giving you a pay raise. So you're coming in and you're spending like your last, or your significant other has blessed you to get some money to come get some services, get your hair and your nails done. And
Right.
me as a business professional, you pay me really good money. So I should want to value my education, go take classes and go to a summit, go to a seminar, go to a symposium to further my education so I can become a better technician for you. Value
Right.
my education. America's open up again. So with hairstylists and barbers going to classes and seminars, we don't have to take it from YouTube anymore. Like I said, America's open back on. We outside again.
Right.
So if we go to these classes and seminars, there's one that's coming up next month. Well, actually, we just had one this past weekend, which is an IBS show in New York. You have
Bronner Brothers.
the OD Barber Conference coming up in Dallas,
Oh,
Texas next week. Next month, you got Impulse Summit coming up. You got Dave Ray Show coming up in July. Initially, the EMS coming up for Dudley Products. The
right.
NES coming up for Influence. There's so many seminars and classes coming up for investments or your education. That's why would you want to minimize your education by only learning something that you halfway learn from somebody who halfway knows on Instagram and YouTube? So, because you're only getting partial of the information, they're not telling the full story because they're trying to get it all crammed into an hour. And you're thinking, like, because I learned this, now I know. Oh, you gotta get in these rooms where these successful people are. If you want to be a success, you got to study having successful people. And successful stylists and barbers that I know that's been in the industry for a number of years are still shampooing.
Yep. All right. Tell them. Yeah, it's like there's value in what we bring to the marketplace, and it's like he's really showing us how to put some numbers on it. Really put some emphasis on sharing what we know, what we've learned, what we've invested in for our business with our clients, charging for it adequately, providing the services, like you say, like the consultation. I call that like your secret profit center, because it's like it all starts even before you get to the bowl, in analyzing that hair, seeing what's going on with that scalp, seeing what's going on with their lifestyle, what are their hair goals, what are they trying to achieve, is it achievable this first visit, or do we need to set up kind of a hair plan? It's
Right.
like we need to set up a hair plan anyway. So we're starting to create some excitement for the next visit, where it's like I've got my great color now and it's springtime, but it's like we've already talked about what we're going to be doing in the summer. So I'm excited, I'm hyped. And where am I going to get it? From the same person that told me. It's like, oh, yeah, we should do X, Y, and Z. It's like, yep, I'm getting more highlights in the summer. And so just creating that professional atmosphere, valuing the clients. It's like I did a post a while back that was on how we need to put the care back in hair care. So just speak to me about what your thoughts are, and we'll kind of wrap everything up. But I appreciate you guys being here with us. It's like appreciate anybody who's watching on the replay. But if you do have any questions or any things you want to catch before we say goodbye, before Sam leaves us, to drop them in the comment section and we'll get it in here. But share with me like where your thoughts are. It's like you've shared so much already, and I'm really grateful because I think this is the stuff we need to be hearing.
Yeah, I'm an avid reader. I read a lot. And if you look in my office, like right now, I got books all over the place. Even some of the old school throwback books, like Barry Fletcher's book right here. Why black women losing their hair. And I put that post up a couple weeks back. Or I put up in a post and it said, "Oh, I had that book by Barry." Well, yeah, but are you using it? Especially if you're a professional cosmetologist, you have the knowledge. My career. One of the books I'm also that's been one of my favorites for a good little time now by Stephen Covey is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yeah.
And begin with the end in mind and think win-win. So me as a barber relating to the shampoo, is that when I do my professional consultation, or I'm combing through your hair and I see that you need to be shampooed, you're going straight to the shampoo bowl. And I know I have the shampoo that I'm going to retail to you on my back bar. I'm utilizing what it is I'm selling to you. I know I'm going to sell to you. So sometimes it's not even me forcing to sell, because people, I don't want to be, I don't like to be, I don't want to buy. Like everybody loves to buy. A lot of people don't like to be sold, but a lot of people everybody loves to buy, and they put their money where they want to put their money at. So why not with you? So when I have, my takeaway in creating beginning with the end in mind is that when I start this shampoo service at the shampoo bowl, I'm getting you in tune with your senses. You got the product in your hand, you're reading it, you're smelling it, you're experiencing it. And then now that you got there, I'm putting the shampoo and conditioner right there in your station, right there in front of you. So that now subconsciously it's on your mind, because you just experienced something over at that shampoo bowl. That's before you even got to the chair. I didn't hit you for your eyebrows, I didn't hit you for your facial, I didn't hit you for your, and we're already probably like about $100 deep if you pay for everything at the shampoo bowl. But it started there. So when at the end of my service, now you have these products from which I have to make educated decision if you're going to take all this product home or just going to take a portion of it. But at least you have something to take home along with you, starting with that shampoo that you experienced at that shampoo bowl. So when, as a business professional, when you come back next week on Tuesday at 1 p.m., this is something that you can look forward to getting on your next visit. For whatever it is that they didn't purchase this time. I wrote out a prescription, or I told you about the prescription. So subconsciously, you're preparing yourself when you come back. I'm not giving you an option. Would you like to book another appointment next week or Tuesday at 1 p.m.? No, I done told you. I'm a business professional, and that doctor is going to do the same thing for you when he's telling you to come back for your next doctor's appointment or when your next dentist appointment. They're telling you when. So as a business professional, you need to tell them when they're going to, or we're going to shampoo and condition you so we can give you the best and make you feel the best that you can possibly, because I'm here to give you a promotion get you a promotion on your job. Because when you look better, you feel better. When you feel better, you interact better, because the energy that resonates from you started right here with me as your business professional. And I'm here to help you get everything that you need in life as your hair care therapist. I'm here to care about you. I'm not here to cover the problem with putting a personality piece on here. I'm here to correct the problem, so therefore there isn't a problem.
Yep.
Let's go.
Preach. And the thing I want to add to, because it's like you broke down that psychology just perfectly, because it's involving all of the senses or what have you. But when they get home and they use that, they're in the shower and they're using the product you have, who do you think they're thinking of? Dang, my stylist hooked me up. It's like, ooh, this smell. It's like, yeah, that takes me right back to that time when I was laying back in the bowl and smelling all of this stuff. It is entrenching yourself, your services into their lives and their experience, where it makes it an unforgettable experience, where it's like, I can't wait to come back.
Right. And they look forward to it, because I know I do.
Right.
I can remember every person that's ever given me a good shampoo. I can remember them by name. I can name all of them off right now. But I went to the salon. That's where you shampoo me. You just douse me with some water and you just kind of rub the top of my hair. And that was it. My technician right now, if y'all look at all my Facebook pages, all my posts on Facebook, I got a hat on. 98% of the time I have a hat on. I've been like that since the 7th grade. The technician I got right now, sure, I can't wait to get a shampoo. I'm getting on, like, when I don't have my braids, when I have braids in, I'm gonna have my hair out, and most of my friends, even though my hair was even curly, it's because they used to see me with a hat on. But she's giving me a reason not to wear a hat.
Wow.
I don't wear a hat. And I've been wearing a hat since the 7th grade. So go figure. So that's almost like about 40. We ain't gonna talk about numbers. It's been a long time, right?
Been a minute.
But because of how she shampoos my hair. I have my technician that's here who shampoos my hair and does a great job doing such. And my clients, my clients love the experience when they go get a shampoo bowl. They don't even sit in my chair no more to get a shampoo. They wait for her.
Right.
When she's available.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It's like I was thinking as you were talking, I was thinking about my former assistant Shantae. It's like she clients are resistant to go to the new person, the shampoo assistant or what have you. But it's like she took the shampoo that I did like a whole step further and created this whole shampoo massage thing. And one day she was out and I was going to shampoo and was like, well, where's Shantae? You know, it's like, it's like, okay, my job has been done well. It's like,
Right, and, and
so I have
sometimes
to suffer
like
through my shampoo.
my shampoo tech used to make more in tips than I actually paid her.
Right, right. Yeah.
All because of the experience, you know what I mean, and how we work together as a team. You know, if you feel like you're too busy, hire a technician to shampoo for you to take some of that load off. You know, you can crank out more people. If you have too many people, but you be like, if you have too many people, you need to raise your prices. If you don't have enough people, run a promotion or a special, you know, so therefore you can gain more people. So if you have if you have a technician, you don't have enough people, enough time, you know, because you're allotted the same amount of hours every week like everybody else. You don't get no more hours. But what you can do is employ somebody else, and you're giving them an opportunity. If you have too many people and you don't have time to do it, hire the best qualified person that actually is going to do your guest right. So therefore, you know how to operate as a team. You
Right.
know, sometimes we don't want to work as a team. Everybody wants their own individual suite. Nobody want to work together. You know what I mean? If you look at the old school barbershops, we work together. You
Yeah.
know, one of the things I looked at Deli Beauty Centers, we know there's over one establishment where we had over like 15 hairstylists, and
Hmm.
everybody knew how to work. Everybody made their money. Everybody was eating.
Right. Right. Right.
And the
Yeah.
reason I know is because I was an overseer. So like I can't get paid unless they get paid. So let me help them make all the money because I need my check to be on time.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So you know,
Yeah.
it's one of so it all starts with stemming from a team. And you got a successful team. You educate your stylist or your technician that's shampooing for you on how to shampoo your guests. Lay in
Right.
their chair and like I want to give me a great experience because I know if I'm having a great experience, I know my guests are going to have a great experience and train them and condition them into doing it. If you're a licensed hairstylist and you're looking for good people to come work for you, start visiting these schools and start educating them in the schools. That's where like, look, you know, do seminars, do classes. Like we, you know, we were looking at the comment earlier. It's like, I want a seasoned person. We all want a seasoned person, but we all got to start somewhere. But if we get the youth or the people that's coming from behind us and educated up, the more they learn, the better stylist and technician or barber they'll be, you know,
Right.
for our future. Because at some point in time, you know, when we get to retire, you know, it might be us in that retirement home catching service for people that don't know how to shampoo or don't want to shampoo.
Right.
Right. So for our end users that's on this call right now, you know, if you got technicians that's still shampooing, value that person. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know, or let us get back to actually getting into this. And if anybody needs any help and assistance on learning how to build their brand or their business, you know, give me a phone call. The number is going across the screen right now. You know,
Yeah.
like call me. You know, I'm not hard to find. I don't mind helping. I do have a mentorship program. That's where I will spend the time with you. I have less people that I deal with a smaller package, but on a higher package, you know, I deal with more people on that level because I have to spend more time helping them get elevated. You know, so I do have a mentorship. Call that program. I'll call that number that's there at the bottom, and let me work with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got 504-289-2529.
That's us.
That's us. All right. All right. Well, it's like we've got a couple folks here, and we're just going to say thank you. We're going to call it a day with this, but Yete is here. So it says greetings. Thank you for being here. And Inez Teamer says great
Hey, it's
conversation.
Inez. What's up, sis?
Yep. And so I'm so glad that you guys are here. If you're watching us on the replay, we appreciate you. We'd love to get your comments, your feedback. Subscribe to us if you are on YouTube or follow on whatever other platform you may be watching on for more conversations like this because we want to boost the beauty industry and elevate it and keep it elevated to where it needs to be. It's like we are professionals. We need to act as professionals. It's like you said, being on time. Paulette Pro Artist is here. So thank you so much for joining us. And wow, someone else is coming in. Okay. Gotta catch the replay. Okay, you got here a little late, but that's good. We're glad you're here. So yes, it will be available. It's like it will live here where you're seeing it, but it'll also be on YouTube on my station, which is / Miki Wright, MIKI, just 1K, guys. Everybody always wants to give me more. MIKI, WRIGHT, and you can catch these conversations that we're having. Is like we're going back to the Beauty Superstars talk conversation, and that Your Pricing Matters will be going back to Beauty Superstars as well. We're really committing, doubling down on the beauty industry, elevating us, and making it so that we can have a great career, great income, and have the lifestyle that we desire. So if you are interested in getting more information, definitely, contact Sam about his mentoring. There's a wealth of information as we've just seen. And also it's like if you are wanting to elevate, into that six-figure level, a lot of people are wanting to make 10K. And it's like I've got a free training that's available, and you can just visit mikiwright.com/promo. Great little video, and then there's a link you can set up if you'd like to meet with me, and we can talk about doing like a little mini business assessment, see where you are, and show you how you can get to where you want to go. So I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate you, Sam, so much. This was wonderful.
Thank
And
you for having me.
the gems are priceless. So thank you. And I hope that everyone watching really has the sense now, like, it's like, wait a minute, let me reevaluate everything I'm doing in my business now from start to finish. What does the salon look like? What's the experience like for the guest that's coming in? What does it smell like when you come in?
Mm,
What does it feel like when you are sitting in the chair? Is it a nice cape? Is it a nice towel? Is it a nice, overall experience? It's like we have to step it up.
right.
One of the things I used to say is walk into your front door like Oprah's coming tomorrow with a camera crew, and everything is going to be recorded. And do you like what you see? Is everything stacked up in order? If you serve coffee, is that area clean? Is everything looking good, spick and span? What about your drawers? Pull those out, those rollers and end papers and stuff that are rolling around in there. Clean that out. Put your bowls, your shampoos, conditioners, all that stuff. Put those in the bowl once a week. Rinse them all down. Get all anything that may be built up, spilled, whatever. Keep it all pristine, keep it all so everybody's ready to come in and say,
Yeah,
wow, I'm happy to be here.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the ambiance creates, it makes a tremendous amount of difference when you walk inside an establishment that's already clean. When they walk inside a Legacy, they're looking like, man, I'm about to spend a lot of money in here because it looks expensive. And then until they hear the price, and it's like, oh, it's not so bad, but they still want to spend a lot of money,
Right.
But it's like because what I sell, like let's say from shampoos, conditioners to the fragrances to the Dion eye shades to Invicta watches, we have it in here. By listening to your end user is going to tell you what is it you want and what is it they need. So fulfilling those needs. If you
Yeah.
want to win, like I say, you want to be a success. Study to have us as successful people. You want to know what your clients want. Listen to your client. You
Yeah.
know you want your relationship to be happy. Listen to your mate. You're trying to tell you what it is I don't like and what I like. You
Okay.
know. So like when you listen to your client, like I need a shampoo. My head itching, but you're gonna
Right.
give them something that's gonna dry their hair out. So it's like what?
Yeah.
Like so
They
you got to
tell us what
benefit.
you need to
If you're
know.
trying to stay in business, and like Mr. D used to say, business is slow because you're slow.
Amen.
So you got to figure, transition and change that around. What am I doing wrong? And
Yeah.
whatever you're doing wrong, figure out what it is you need to do, what you need to do right.
Yeah.
Because the law of polarity is in effect in them moments. You got to look at the opposite side of the coin. So
Absolutely.
kudos.
Yep. Stacy says good stuff, and Yete says facts. 100. So thank you all. Thank you, Sam. And we're going to say goodbye. I will be back in 2 weeks from now. It's like, I think I will be doing another interview with one of my graduates of the Luxury Business Blueprint. And so I cannot
Mm,
wait to share her experience, or for her to share her experience. And so stay tuned. 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and that should be the 19th. So I will see you then. And you guys keep reaching for the stars, and I'll look forward to seeing you back in a couple weeks. Take great care.
have a great one.